Breaking developments are emerging from the Middle East, where Iranian sources are claiming that missile strikes on key Israeli military-linked locations are being done. The report suggests that areas connected to Israel's war planning infrastructure may have been now targeted. However, there is no independent confirmation yet, and Israeli authorities have not released a detailed statement on the extent of this damage. According to early claims, missiles were fired towards the sensitive zones, including the locations linked to the military operations. Some reports also mention the possible impact near the areas of Ben Gurion Airport and a site described as the connected to Israel's missile war ministry. Well, now the situation remains unclear with the conflict informations and the limited visuals available so far. This is still unclear what actually happened. But if confirmed, such strikes would make or mark a serious escalation. Targeting the command centers of the war planning facilities actually carries a symbolic and strategic value. These locations are often critical for the coordination, communication, and operation time planning. And even limited damage could now disrupt the military decision making, at least temporarily. Now, at the same time, analysts also urge the caution. The fast-moving conflict's early claims are often exaggerated or incomplete. Now, without any confirmation, satellite imagery, or official confirmation, it is difficult to determine what actually happened and what were the real impacts. Military facilities are also now heavily protected with layered air defense systems designed to intercept the incoming missiles. Now, with that being said, the mention of the area near the Ben Gurion Airport adds another layer of concern. The airport is a multi-civilian hub and sits close to the airport infrastructure. Any strike in that vicinity raises fears about the civilian safety and aviation disruption. Airlines and security agencies typically monitor such developments closely. Well, now this comes after already volatile regional environment. Both sides have been exchanging strong rhetorics, and the missile launches increase the risk of further retaliation. Well, each strike raises pressure for both responses, which can now quickly push the situation towards a wider confrontation. Military experts say that the focus now will be on the verification. Satellite images, official briefings, and independent monitoring will likely clarify whether the reports of the sites being hit were actually real or not. Well, until then, much of the information remains based on just the claims rather than the confirmed facts. Well, now the broader concern is escalation. Yes, the strikes on high-value targets often trigger the counter-strikes, and this cycle can expand quickly, especially when the both sides signals readiness. The next few hours, or maybe days, may be critical for determining whether the tensions cool down or intensify even furthermore. Now, the takeaway is clear. Claims of missiles hitting the Israeli war-linked sites, if verified, would make a significant escalation. But with limited confirmation so far, the situation remains fluid.